Hello, Vidargavia here, and welcome to this Minecraft Let's Play modded Foolcraft 3 from the Craftinomical server. I hope you're right. Let's have a look at what I've done. In case you missed it on the stream, I showed this off. I'm just going to quickly go through it. We have a room here. We have moved our power production in form of the canola plants. And I've changed out, I did this on the stream, I changed out the ore generators for these. Compression dynamos from thermodynamics, and they produce 300 R per tick as it is. And then we have these bonsai pots here with all the things coming in here into these drawers. This is underneath the base. I'm gonna show you in a minute. Now I've just very recently been fiddling with this because a friend of mine told me that this is how he usually does his power, so I figured I would try it. The steam dynamos with rose in it and water in it, and they are less upgraded, but they produce 240 R per tick, so that's nice. And to do that, we also have this little setup down here. We have a tree. I meant to make a 2x2 tree because then I could have like 8 of these, and I'm gonna have to fix that later, I think, if I want to go with this type of power. But for some reason it won't grow in here, and it is more than 15 tall. And it's more than 7x7, and it still won't blimmin' grow. I've spent tons of bone meal here trying to get it to grow. Anyway, these are arboreal extractors, and they slowly produce rosin or resin, and that gets piped up into the fractioning still and made into solid bits of rosin, I think it's called. And that is what we're burning in those things here. So the cool thing about this is that this tree will be here forever, unless I take it down, of course. And these things will continue to suck out this liquid forever. So as long as this one has a little bit of power, it'll keep producing these little balls, thus making this quite infinite, to be honest. Same as this, right? And then I've changed these out for hardened flux ducts. Now let's see if we can get in and see how this now is connected up. A little quick. So we have the underneath of the power cell here is the hardened flux ducts. And this goes up into this this row here, and then further up into that. So we should have plenty, plenty of power coming in now, guys, plenty. And that is good because we're gonna need it sooner or later. Sooner or later we're gonna need it. Actually, sooner rather than later. Yeah, and in case you're wondering, all of these blocks, in fact, are X-tones blocks. So they're easy to get, easy to build with. I mean, it looks alright, doesn't it? Yeah? It's a nice little basement. It's just down below here. Today we're not going to work on that. We are going to work on something else up here. On the second floor, or third floor, depending on how you count. And what we want to do here, guys, is we want to make this into our greenhouse. Yes, guys, I hope you have been enjoying the little adventure that me and AC has been out on in the Twilight Forest. Now, I know that the Twilight Forest is not actually in Foolcraft 3, so it's a mod that we've added. We all wanted to play it for quite some time, and we, for some reason, haven't. So, yeah, we figured we'd add that along with Silence Gems. I hope you don't disapprove too much. Now, I went there, like you saw in the previous 2 episodes here, and I got some tarred wood planks, and I think they will look snazzy here in this room as a floor. I'm hoping, anyway, that they will. So let's try it out. If I have enough on me. I think I have more, so we should be alright. I almost have enough. But it's enough to see how it's going to be, right? And they look really snazzy in here, I think. And you can imagine, because what we're going to do here is we're going to have cloches along the walls, right? So you can imagine that this is going to look quite snazzy. And we're going to change out the Zane block here as well, actually. To something murkier, greener, naturey in tone. That goes well with these cloches, actually. I really like the cloches. I like the function, but I also like the look of them. And I want to make this room nice and cozy for them, basically. So this is a little bit of a sidetrack, but I just want to try this, okay? I just want to try this. So we have a jar, and we have a cow, and we have an anvil, and then we break this. And then we have a cow in the jar. Oh, my dear days. Where did it go? Oh, I have to do it in place. Oh, that is so stupid. Okay, well anyway, that's because I'm gonna have to do it here then, because I want to have a milk drum here. I've started sort of fiddling with auto crafting here, back here. And so we have the solderer automated. I have the furnace, pulverizer, induction smelter, and some stuff here automated as well. So I'm getting along quite nicely here, but we also have unlimited water here, which is going to come in handy really soon. And I wanted to have the cow in the jar there as well. Ah, well, I'm going to have to do it again then, but over there. But let's have a look at where we're at. Let's have a look at, well, let's have a look at the room then. So this is what I went for. It's hard to find good green blocks. If you have any tips, let me know, okay? This is, well, it's not painted glowstone, it's green concrete which is chiseled to trodden bricks. And the lights come from painted glowstone painted as green concrete. Trodden bricks. Then we have these from Twilight Forest, canopy tree wood. Looking very snazzy, yeah? I think I need to have some fireflies in here as well in the end as decoration. And then these nice bricks, they're actually dirt that is chiseled, which actually looks really good and earthy. And then, like I said before, we had a tower wood planks as floor. And I think we need to do something with the roof as well, but yeah, we'll leave that for now. So what I need to do now is I need to power these things. They need water, they need, well, they don't need fertilizer, but they do need power, and then they need some other things as well here, and an output. So I need to get all that stuff up here. I'm going to show you where we're at here with this. This is why I'm currently a bat, if you're wondering. Yes, a bat with a hat. And yeah, so the power comes from down here, right? So we just need to pull this up, all the way up. I know I could do wireless power here and stuff like that, but I kind of like the idea of, for our starter base, to have, yeah, to have this stuff. Let's see, we need to pull these up as well. This is the this is the refined storage cables coming up here, and I'm hoping we're going to be able to extract water from them. Although why I can't place that is beyond me. Because I'm in the block. Okay. Yeah, so now we should have water through that. We should have a way to get stuff into this via that, into our storage system. And we have the power up here. So I think we're ready to sort of start crafting all of these. Now I'm going to have to get the crafting table out. Morph my way out of this shape again maybe. And we'll see how we can do it. Okay, let's hope we can make 15 of these now, because we have one already. And we can't, because we're out of glass. Oh man, we're always out of glass. Glass. See, I have been busy with the auto crafting, guys. So yeah, now that's going to produce itself. While that is doing that, let's go upstairs and have a little look. So, I'm still a bat because I'm going to have to fly in here somehow. So this is what we got. The power's coming up here and it's going around all the way, and you can see an example here. I've set one up already here with sugarcane. It's connecting to the power there, right? At the same time, we have... Aha. We have a item pipe here, item duct, and that's going to collect all the drops. Hopefully we can see some sugarcane coming here. Yeah, there it goes. And that all ends up in a chest over here. Normal chests, just straight into it, right? But on it is a importer from refined storage. So it's all going into the refined storage system. And yeah, I had massive problems here with the water. Let's see if I can show you that before I figured it out. Here we go. Yeah. Okay, so the water, I tried to have a exporter here with a drum as this block. That didn't work. I tried different tanks. That didn't work. And what actually does work is a fluid interface. set to output water, and then just a pipe from that, and that just goes up like that and all around here underneath. So what that should hopefully mean is that we should just see the cloches. We shouldn't see any of the piping. I will put panels behind here as well to hide that, and panels below as well if it's needed. Although it does look like it takes up the entire block. So yeah, we should only see the actual cloches, which is going to look quite cool, I think. It's going to look like they're magically powered. And then we're going to see what else we're going to grow in these 16 cloches. Alright guys, this is looking really snazzy. I haven't put the panels in yet, but that's fine. We can do that later. Yeah, I like this room. I really like this room. But guys, what are we going to grow in here? Well, I have a collection of oddities that I want to grow. And 2 of them involve nether endstone. 1 of them involves soul sand. And you can see what it is here. It's chorus flower, nether wart, cactus, ender lily, melon, pumpkin. I don't know. I might change those out later. Industrial hemp. Coffee. Well, I need coffee, don't I? And then a red orchid as well, which is really cool because that will give us redstone. So let's try this out with the red orchid first of all. And go, it starts to grow. Very, very lovely. Hopefully we'll see something coming out of this thing as well here in a minute. But I've had some problems. I have had some problems with the connections here, so that might not work. Let's see. So let's have 1 oddity on each side here. It's odd because that one does work. So let's put the ender lily there maybe. Let's put well, one up here. The chorus flower. It looks really funny growing. And finally, let's put here the nether wart, and then we can sort of fill these others up with whatever we fancy. So like a cactus, for instance, which also looks really funny when it grows. The industrial hemp is nice to have, and I need coffee. I'm going to automate the coffee brewing mechanism here. Yeah, so these are not working actually. The item, I might need to turn these around some or something like that. I don't know. But this one is working, and all the other ones are turned the same way. That has been my main problem here, that they don't turn properly. They don't turn properly. That's it's super annoying, and I don't know. Don't know what that is about. But there we go, guys. We have growth, and we have more places here. And I think what we're going to try and do is we're going to try and put some things in the other things here, and possibly change some of these out, and try and get things that we can practically make food out of. So I'm going to have a look at Pam's basically, and we're going to see, you know, what sort of things that combine to good types of food that we can sell down there in our general store that we are about to build, in our corner shop. You know, so it needs to be snacky type food and stuff like that. So yeah, if you have any suggestions for that, let me know. But for now, guys, why did I go down here? And this hat is really silly. Yeah, for now, guys, thank you very much for watching this episode. And it might be a little bit short, but I hope it's full of good content anyway, guys. And I will see you next time. Bye!